Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and I have RaysDanc Home Removal Hair Device. This is model T16A. It's an ice cooling IPL to use at home. This IPL hair remover device is salon quality, but since you use it at home, it's a fraction of the price. RaysDanc has figured out the technology so you don't have to spend a ton of money to get the highest technology in their new innovations for this IPL hair removal device. Their innovation beats overpriced technology that you would pay for at a salon. In this review, I'm giving it a big workout. You can see how bushy my eyebrows are. My whole face is bushy too. I've been using the RaysDanc IPL hair remover for about 8 weeks, and I've had great results. I love that I can use this at home because I've got a lot of areas of my body. I'm showing you a lot here with this review video, but let me tell you, I did other places I'm not going to show you the particulars of, but let's take a look at my before shots. First off, and most importantly, are my hairy legs. Here's the wide shot. Now we're getting closer and closer, and now we're going to get to the hairy forest. I've got white skin and dark hair. Shaving my legs is such a hassle, but I have to do it all the time because those hairs are stiff and they're ugly. I've got a full hair forest down on the lower part of my legs. And here's my arms. They are very furry too. The hair is not as dark, but it's got some pigment. And as long as your hair has some pigment, this device is great to use. You can see some of the detail in this last shot. That's a close-up. I was always teased as a kid growing up about my very furry arms. That's the before shots. But one of the most embarrassing parts of my hair is what's on my face. It was really hard to prepare for this video because I wanted to show you the hair on my face, so I couldn't pluck every day. This is only 3 days growth. It's horrific. My hair on my face grows fast and that texture is just awful. And those hairs are many different colors. It's the black ones that give me the most grief. The lighter color of the hairs don't show as much, but those black ones are so embarrassing. Now those are the hairs on my chinny chin chin. Well, but I also have them in a mustache form. Here's the before shots of my mustache, and that's always been a very embarrassing area too. So it was time for a spa day with my RaysDanc. The first thing you're going to want to do is get the bubbles going in the bathtub, because for every area you're going to use your IPL hair remover on from RaysDanc, you're going to want to shave it. So I'm shaving my legs here really well to get all the hair off on all the areas I'm going to be using my RaysDanc hair removal device on. And then when you're done shaving and you are well rinsed, make sure you pat off the water well so I'd be ready to go. You want to make sure every area that you're going to use your RaysDanc IPL hair removal on is very dry. So give it a few more minutes before you get to the action. This day was a little chilly outside, so I set a fire. I love my spa days at home, and today was the first day I was going to be using my RaysDanc. RaysDanc gives you sunglasses to use to protect your eyes. So unfold them and put them on. I just love my spa days at home. This is the RaysDanc T16A. It's the latest in IPL hair removers. I have plugged the main unit in, and you'll see the blue light blinking on and off. That means it's on. To turn the power on, I'm going to press the blue blinking light for 2 seconds, and that's going to turn it on to manual mode. And we hear the fan that's gone on. Every new unit has 500,000 of charges ready for you to use. And just by looking at the counter on the face of it, you'll be able to see the lifespan. After that, if it gets down to 0, then you replace the front end of it. This can come off. I'll show you that later. The design is lightweight and feels very sturdy. The metallic pink is so pretty. The display panel lights up really well. With the icon of the snowflake on, that means the cooling system is on. Underneath the flash quantities is an indicator of what intensity you're on. This is the lowest intensity, but by pressing the button on the display panel, you can increase the intensities to the highest power and decrease it. It goes up to a level 5. Right now it's in manual mode, but by holding the trigger button for 3 seconds, 1, 2, 3, it'll go to automatic. And I'm going to use it in automatic mode with an intensity of the highest, 5 bars, and with the cooling system on. This is where the intensity pulsating light will come out of and where the cooling happens. The cooling specifically comes out of this left side. You can see the water condensate on it. It's already really cold to the touch. This is a different style of system than I've ever seen before. RaysDanc has incorporated the highest level of technology. This is the year 2025 for a comfortable IPL hair treatment removal system. Let me show you how it works on my legs. I put it right on my skin, and as soon as it makes contact, it'll start giving me the intensive light therapy pulsations. I'm wearing my glasses, so the light's not going to hurt my eyes as I watch it. I go really slowly. This doesn't hurt at all. I feel that cooling sensation as I slowly move it down my leg. The handle on the RaysDanc IPL hair removal device is an ergonomically designed handle. It redirects the heat away from your skin with the angle of how you hold it onto your skin. The handle is so comfortable to hold, it fits your hand perfectly. RaysDanc has engineered an Ice Touch 2.0 is what they call it in the research and development team, and that delivers really cool comfort. The handle is so comfortable. It makes contact easy with my legs. Even though I have quite the bone here, it's still able to get to the hair, even going over the part that's really bony of my leg. That's great. You can also use RaysDanc IPL hair remover in manual mode. Let me show you how I do that. I'll do that for my arms. My RaysDanc IPL hair remover is plugged in. I'm going to press the blue display button just for 2 seconds. 1 and 2. There is no A, so now it's in manual mode. So with my glasses on, let's do my arm in manual mode. I'm going to put it onto the highest mode, which is 5 bars. I'm going to put it on my arm and press the trigger on the front every time I want it to go off. It's very responsive. You might be tempted to get faster results by doing many times in the same area, but they advise you don't do that over 3 times. You don't want to take a risk of burning your skin. I might go over this area twice though, because my arms are so hairy. And here on my arm, once again, there is no painful zap. It's very gentle, and that's because of their upgraded ice cooling system. It neutralizes the heat while targeting the follicles. The technology works so that it finds the darkness in the hair follicles and zaps it with a heat technology, the intense pulse laser. That's why it has that great cooling system, so you don't even feel that. I want to show you how the LED interacts with the flashing of the IPL laser from the front. So when you put it on your arm, the blue light means ready, and you can press it. If you take it off your arm, it's not ready. It needs to have contact with skin in order for that light to go off and the pulsations to happen. It's a really common thing to get hair on your toes. I want to get rid of those too, so I don't have to shave that area of my feet. In the manual mode, I'm able to tackle my toes. It's going to zap them in the areas where they grow. I know where those areas are, so the manual mode works great. It also could have worked well on my fingers and any other smaller areas of my body I wanted to tackle that have different shapes to it. So manual mode is the mode to use for the smaller areas that you want to remove hair at. On my face, I always use it in automatic, so it would automatically get my face. Whether the indicator light is blue or not, I wouldn't be able to see. So I'm holding the trigger button down for it to get onto the A. There we go, automatic. It feels so cool to the touch. And that was on its highest intensity. That's amazing. And lots of brands will tell you that IPL or laser hair removal is permanent. That's not really true. There is no IPL or clinic that offers permanent results. The FDA defines permanent as providing long-lasting hair reduction results measured at a 3, 6 month, and 9 months respectively after treatment ends, and only when results remain effective. The RaysDanc IPL hair remover technology, though, lasts longer. For the hairs RaysDanc gets, it will last from 6 months to 3 years. This is the latest in IPL technology. Our body is always creating more hair, whether it's growing on our head, our face, our arms, our legs, and everywhere. So when your body's putting out a new hair, that's why you want to keep up on some maintenance to get the new hairs that will crop up, and that's just normal for being alive. Looking into the cost for doing a laser treatment on my face alone got to be in the thousands of dollars very quickly. And in any kind of laser therapy I would have done at a spa, there would have been costly repeat clinic visits, and it could have hurt. Here you see me using it on that highest power. There is no flinching involved because there is no sting to that zapping. The zapping is cool. The auto flash is just great. Look at this gliding going across my face to all the areas I want, from my chin, around my mouth, and my mustache area. All these areas are getting that IPL treatment quickly and easily without any pain. And I'll have some more spa treatment to go, but not on camera, for my underarms and also my bikini line. Those areas I absolutely want hairless. RaysDanc technology uses the intense pulse light to heat up to kill those cells that would contain a hair follicle. But let me show you how my skin does not heat up. So let's take my skin temperature right here. It shows at 92.6. So I'm giving it a really big workout. And now let's put the thermometer on it and take it again. It shows at 91.2. It's even cooler than when I started. And it feels cool to the touch. What a great painless device to remove hair. I love my RaysDanc. To turn the device off, you hold the display button for 3 seconds. It's still cooling down internally. And then the fan will go off after a few seconds. When you order the RaysDanc IPL hair remover, it comes right to your door. I opened the brown box it came in, and this is the beautiful box. It's wrapped in plastic. I took the plastic off, and here is the box it came in. Here are all sides of the box. The box itself is beautiful. This would make a great present to give to someone too. I opened the box, and this is everything in the box. You can see how it came packaged. Everything was wrapped well inside the outer box, so nothing would get damaged during shipping. I'm taking everything out in layers so you can see the attention to detail and how they packaged and shipped it. Here's the main device with the electrical cord and the transformer on the left. Here's the head of the RaysDanc IPL hair remover. And underneath, that's where the cooling comes from. We can see the large screen of the intense pulse laser, and that large screen makes the treatments go fast because of the large surface area it covers. Here's the other side of the RaysDanc IPL hair remover. This is the LED screen. It's off now, so it appears black. Here's the base of the handle and the electrical cord that's permanently attached to the main unit. Here's the cord connector on the transformer. We see that top design. That is where the air will circulate. To keep the device cool, fan mechanism is on the inside of that. They even give you a high-quality razor so you can start your treatment right away. And here are the fold-up glasses it comes with to protect your eyes. I unfolded them. They look like Ray-Bans. Here's the other side, high quality and foldable. And you get the quick start guide and the user manual. And there's some Q-tips. Here is a 2-prong electrical cord, and that's going to go into any normal household outlet. And immediately when it's plugged in, on will go the LED display with those 500,000 plus 2 pulses. Here's the manual button to press on the front of it where it's going to touch your skin. You can press the pulses there if you want to. And the other side, you press it to turn it on and off, and also to select the modes. And every time I use it, I always get a little cloth. You can use the kind that you use to clean glasses, and I just will wipe down the front of it. If you were to see any special smudging in it, you can always take a Q-tip and clean it as well. Every time I use it, I'll want to clean it, so you want to make sure it's unplugged and it's cooled down. Really easy maintenance. And after 500,000 pulses, you're able to just simply take off the cap and replace this part. So it has an infinite lifespan. RaysDanc has thought to offer that feature. That's just great. And you just snap back in your new lens cap. And here I am today after 8 weeks. I used it 3 times a week, and now my results are more permanent. I'll keep it up though, maybe using it once every 2 to 3 weeks. That's it for maintaining my hair removal. So let's see the results. Here we have my whole face before, and now here's my whole face after. And now let's take a look at just my chin. Here's all those hairs. And here's the after of my chin. No hairs. Here's the before of my mustache. And here's the after of my mustache. Now let's get to the forest on my legs. Here's the before, here's my whole leg, and here's the after of my leg and the close-up of my forest. No more. It's gone. I am just delighted with my after of my full face. Here I have full makeup on, bushy eyebrows, and some lipstick and blush. But you can see how much better my face looks without all those hairs. I am so thrilled with this look. And with the removable head, you can share this with your friends. You can have spa days all together without worrying about running out of your zaps. RaysDanc has figured out, just replace removable head. The rest of it will last a lifetime. That technology alone keeps the price so low for your at-home spa days with your IPL RaysDanc hair removal device. I'm Rebecca Brand. Click the link below to get yours. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to get notified of my next video. And let's keep making great recipes in life. And today's recipe is to become essentially hairless. Like I wish I was born, with my chinny chin chin and my legs and everywhere else. See you next time. If you like this video, here's some more, including some of my recipes to stay healthy, right there.